Welcome to another Raggy's Beers, Wines and Spirits review. Tonight, on the dawn of England versus Belgium, which I suppose the whole country's going to watch, this is why I'm getting it in there, because later I'll be watching it, I'll either be peed off or I'll be really happy, you know. Tonight's review is one of the kings of beers, you know, one of the absolute top ranking beers in Britain. King Goblin Special Reserve. Look at that. It is a 6.6 volume beer. One of, you know, at the strong end of the beers. An extraordinary beer of exceptional quality. I'll go with that. On the website, it's tasting notes. Brewed only on a full lunar moon. Yeah. No, don't believe that. As the full moon casts its eerie light over the shadowy old Eagle Brewery, a magical beer gurgles forth from the casks. Don't they come out with some? Anyway. A beer enlivened by the energies of the universe, when the elements are converging into a harmonious alignment. Truly a beer fit for a celestial majesty. Yeah. Means this beer's fit for me. Oh yeah. King Goblin is handcrafted from roasted chocolate and crystal malts with a timely infusion of Fuggles, Sovereign, Styrian and Cascade hops to produce an indulgently rich, full, smooth beer of exceptional quality and character. And that does sound like a load of rubbish, but you know, I've tasted a lot of beers over the years, and you know, there's not many that you can say, you know, you put up in that top 5 bracket, but this is one of them. It's got, right, the taste is rich, full and smooth. Malt, chocolate, crystal, allergens, barley. Not available in the cask. Not available in the cask, that's sacrilege, isn't it? And it's a style, it's a special reserve style. So it's like, basically it's like a hobgoblin, but on steroids, you know. I'll check out the other reviews before I crack it open myself. Now on beeradvocate.com, they've given it a 3.79 out of 5, which, you know, is decent because they tend to be a bit low on their beer reviews. And I'll find a decent review. Here we go. 5 out of 5. I was about to forsake all beers after a 2 years beer spree when I tasted this beer. It was an epiphany. After each seep, I would say to myself, what a good beer. I besearched the universe to have the people make beers like that to make this life worth living. I tasted this beer on the winter solstice. The bloke must have been drunk. When I was very down after drinking a lot, and one seep transformed my mood from depression into ecstasy. I don't care what everybody else says, this is the best beer in this part of the universe. To satisfy the bots, look, average smell, divine taste, ecstatic feel, cold, velvety overall, life-saving. Obviously that bloke had a few. Another review. 4.52 out of 5. Caramel and even children bubblegum in a good body and great feeling thanks to a well adjusted noble hops bitterness. I want another. So let's crack the baby open. And the first thing you get is that chocolatey smell to it. Lovely chocolatey smell. Malty, chocolatey. Oh. Right, let's give it a pour in my Castle Rock glass. As you can see, not overly dark. You know, it's not a stout, but it is. In fact, it's getting darker as I'm talking. So, nice head on it. Good carbonation. This glass isn't one of them glasses where there's plenty of carbonation, so you know, it is what it is. Oh, you know, you can smell some beers and you can smell it and you go, oh, that smells strong. And this is one of them beers. You can smell that it's a strong taste, you know, going to be a strong beer. Oh, absolute perfection. You know, there's not many beers out there that can match this. I don't think there's any actually. For me, Wychwood makes some nice beers. We also make some, you know, average beers. But this is it. If you like Hobgoblin, and Hobgoblin's the one that most people have tried in Britain. If you like Hobgoblin, step up to the plate with this. You know, it's on I got it on a 4 for 6 deal. 4 for £6. You know, £2 a bottle otherwise normally most places. But look at it. Still retaining its head. Still retaining the carbonation. Not much of an aftertaste to it, but absolutely spot on. It's not just about the strength, obviously. You know, it doesn't have to be a good beer because it's strong in you know, in alcohol content. But this has got, you know, you drink this and you're like, oh. And the name King Goblin. You got Hobgoblin for your normal people. King's Goblin for them that like a bit of a connoisseur beer. Absolutely spot on. And that bloke with the bubble gum, I thought he was, you know, talking out of his rear end. But you do. There's a hint of bubble gum in it. Nothing that's nasty, you know, don't get me wrong. But just for, you know, that's a second, you do get that hint of it. And when you review it, when you try beers, and you want to try something new you've not had before, and if you're going to do any you know, if you don't want to spend money on beers beforehand, look at reviews. Don't take everybody's review as gospel, because everyone's got their own, you know, we've all got our own taste buds, what we like, what we don't like, what you drink on a summer's day like today, because it is 88 degrees in it. It's got warmer as the afternoon's gone on. And that's my beers bubbling away in the background. But anyway, back to this. Oh, and they don't sell it in the cask, so it's not on draft. Yeah, cask not available, so it's only in a bottle. I cannot believe that. I would put this in one of them kegs that you can get in the supermarket. I'd bang it in a keg, because people are going to drink it by, you know, put it on for a fair price. Once they get a taste of it, so easy going as well, and quality. You know, a lot of beers you drink, you drink them and you think, oh god, that was rancid, you know. But obviously it's 6.6%. So, you know, too many of these you're going to get battered quickly. You know, this will, it will take it out of you if you take too many of them. Sometimes, you know, close your eyes, have a drink, see what you can taste. Get a bit in your mouth, suck it through your teeth, and it brings out the flavours. Really brings out the, you know, that chocolatey. I don't know what crystal is, what they're on about there. Rich, full and smooth, that's what they say with the taste. Yeah, absolutely 100%. Very rich tasting, full, smooth. It's like drinking, it's like when they used to say things about Guinness, and they used to say Guinness is like a food, a drink, a bit like a beer, but food. And it's very same, you know. I mean, it's very moreish, you know. I wish I'd have 4 of these. Then again, I probably would wake up a bit later tomorrow if I did. So out of 5. This is without doubt one of my absolute favourites, and for me a very high, not many are going to beat this, 4.9. 4.9 out of 5. It is absolutely spot on. Whoever came out, I mean, this hasn't been that long. It's I remember it coming to Sainsbury's a few years ago, and I had it pretty soon after, and I was amazed by the taste. You know, absolute pinnacle of beers. Oh, beautiful down to the last drop. Absolutely. Phew. Oh. Makes me want to go to the supermarket and go and get another 4. It is that good a beer. And for a big brewery to produce something like that, you know, because what they often say is, I've heard people on forums and that slagging off the big breweries, you know, saying that the beers are rubbish, especially Green King. They get slagged off to perfection. But with this, Wychwood, who are owned by Marston's, they own, Wychwood, absolute top-notch beer. Absolute. For me, we need to see more reserve versions of beers. This is like a special reserve version of Goblin. And to me anyway, and we need to see more reserve versions, but without the super price. St. Peter's do a plum porter, which for me is one of the best fruit beers on the market, and sadly I couldn't get one at Morrison's the other week, because otherwise I'd be reviewing it. But their reserve version, I think it's them, or is it the other one? But anyway, one of them that do a plum porter, the reserve version's that £8 for a bottle, a 750ml bottle. And although I want to buy it, you know, it is pricey for that. And it's only like 7%, so it's nothing amazingly strong. But, you know, one day I'll get it and we'll have another review. Thanks for watching. And it's boiling.